that we can see through. Because you got to see that great field, so that's put that on the list. I want to welcome everyone here tonight. We're honored to be here. I'd like to first of all introduce one of the guys behind the scenes. I say behind the scenes, everybody knows this young man. He's been involved with the Glynn County Sports Hall of Fame for a long time. He was a reporter with the Brunswick News and Sports. He's now doing play-by-play on 912 Sports. And I got to tell you, before I introduce him, there was a chance that he wasn't going to be able to make it here tonight. About 3 weeks ago, he accidentally superglued his thumb to his forefinger, and he was okay for about 3 weeks. Little visual here. Some of you will use that later in the summer. Some of you will use that. Just insert whoever you need to. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Price.
Thank you, Joe. Usually, I am the subject of Joe's first joke. I thought that was going to change tonight, but I guess I was wrong. Welcome to our ambassador's reception and ceremony. We're glad you could be here. This is always a big night, a special night for the Hall of Fame. We enjoy honoring these young people, and we are glad that you could share in the moment with us. I do promise to be brief. I see some coaches around here, and I know they're going, oh, we've heard that before, along with our board members as well. But I do just want to tell you a little bit about our program, our ambassadors program, recognize some people, thank some people, and then I'll turn it back over to Joe to lead us through our ceremony. But the Hall of Fame actually formed in 2011, and we started the ambassadors program in 2014. And for us, it's really just a community outreach program. It's a way for us to give back to the community, a way for us to give back certainly in athletics, which is something that we felt like all along that we should be doing in addition to doing what we do, which is inducting people into our local Hall of Fame. But here tonight and what we've done in the past, these kids are the best of the best. They're the who's who in local high school athletics every year in their senior classes. They excel, of course, in academics. They excel in athletics at a high level. So they're not just student athletes, they're top-notch student athletes. And I think it goes without saying that when you hear the bios that Joe will read, it's pretty obvious that these kids excel at a high level. Just want to give you some numbers. In all through the years, we've honored right at 275 student athletes, and that's over the last 12 years. Tonight, with the scholarships we'll give out, we will have given out 54 total scholarships. So just some thank yous, some people to recognize. I do want to recognize our Hall of Fame board. Since we inducted or voted in our 2025 class, which we'll honor in August 1st, we've been working on that pretty much for the last several months, and we'll dig deeper into that over the course of the next several weeks. But we have paused to, get this event taken care of as well. So I do want to recognize our Hall of Fame board. Of course, they're wearing our logo shirts just like I'm wearing, but I'll start with our officers. If you will, just stand or at least raise your hand to be recognized. Our Vice President, Rex Stouty, in the back, standing up already. Our Secretary, Keith Redding. Our Treasurer, Rusty Sweat, probably in the very back there. And then also our board members, Coach Teresa Adams, I think everybody knows her. She's also in the Hall of Fame. Jeff Bennett. I like to call her Lisa Morris, but it is Dr. Felicia Harris. She's also in the Hall of Fame as well. She was Lisa Morris when she played basketball for Glynn. Jerry Moore, he's probably out of North Glen, directing Little League Baseball tonight, so he's up here as well. Tony Renee, probably back there in the back. Ned Rooks, where's Coach Rooks? Nick Stafford. Also Michael Thomas. And then we also have Murray Poole. Murray's right over here. Murray has been our vice president in the past, and now is our local historian, if you will. Murray, of course, was a longtime sports writer at the Brunswick News, and obviously athletics, our athletic director, Steve Waters, his staff here, assistants, Denise Miller and Tracy Love, for helping us out as well, giving us this use of this great facility. I think this is the third year in a row we've been here, so thanks to Steve and all his staff. I think Steve and Tracy may still be here, so thank you. Also, while I'm on Glynn County Schools, I do want to make sure that I point out a couple of invited guests. Mr. Mike Blackerby, he's in the back. He's our new Glynn County Schools superintendent. And also, I think Mr. Eric Jensen is here. He's an assistant superintendent. Yep, he's in the back. I appreciate those guys being here. Also, the principals and the coordinators at the schools that the kids are at, a little honor here tonight. That's Carl Nash, athletic director at Frederick Academy. At Glynn Academy, Principal Matthew Blackstone, and their new athletic coordinator, Pete Irby. I think Pete's here, so thank you to those guys. And then also at Northern High, Slade Turner, the principal, and also a new athletic coordinator at DHS, Jason Bond. Also, while I'm on Glynn County Schools, thank you to Hip Neal and the graphics arts students out there at Gig Golden House Career Academy. They make all of our awards that we'll give out here tonight. Also want to thank Leonard Hicks. He's here doing the filming. So he's taking our prayer on. We had Lance McLean with Brunswick Coca-Cola. He provided the drinks here tonight. And Brunswick Coca-Cola has always been a big sponsor of the Hall of Fame. And then probably our MVPs of the night is the ladies who have done the decorations and prepared all the food. They're back in the film. We're probably all over the country. I'm going to give them some like Linda Price, Nancy Smith, Martha King, Ann Maxwell, and Renee Bowser. So, ladies, thank you for all you do. Then just our scholarship sponsors. Obviously, the schools have always been a big part of helping fund the scholarships. That's Frederica, Lynn, and Brunswick, so we certainly appreciate them. And then through the years, we've always had private donors that have helped out, but I do want to mention the two big ones that we have now. Last year, for the first time, we started naming our ambassador scholarships, the Jim Hackendale Memorial Scholarships. Last year, Ryan LaValle, with a local Servpro, wanted to do something in honor of Hack, is what a lot of us call him. Hackendale, he passed away last January. He and Ryan were friends, and so we talked with Ryan and basically got this going. So Ryan is back again as a sponsor, and Ryan is here. So Ryan, if you would like to at least wave and stand up, thank you. And then also last year we invited Jim's wife, Maggie Dutton, to the ceremony. And just a few weeks after last year's ceremony, Maggie called me and she wanted to participate. And so obviously, we were glad to have her as well. And Maggie is back again this year, and of course is sponsoring the scholarship awards. And Maggie is with State Farm. She probably doesn't want the attention, but I do want Maggie to be recognized too. So Maggie, and you can read about Jim on the back of the program as well. So once again, the Jim Hackendale Memorial Scholarships will be presented tonight. So with the help of Ryan and Maggie and the schools tonight, we will give out 6 scholarships, one to a boy and a girl from each school for $1,000 each. So we're certainly proud of that and appreciate That's really all I have. So Joe, you got some more jokes? Come forward, Joe, and Joe Willie to lead us through our ceremony.
Before I continue, I do want to welcome our two folks here. We're going up, and we're getting up in stature because we always had like the plaque guy. This year we have the pre-placker, which is Jeff Bennett, and Jeff is going to hand the plaque to Keith Reddings, who is the placker. So he'll actually hand the plaque over. Also want to say hello to my old friend, Coach Rocky Hidalgo, is with us, Glynn Academy head football coach. I've known Rocky a long time, and he's always looking for that edge. He's a Renaissance man. He's always looking for that edge. This year, he went to the Glynn Academy baseball team, their coach, and he says, man, I have found your hitter. So they went out and come to find out it was a horse. And the coach said, that ain't gonna work. Rocky, this is too crazy. So Rocky called the Atlanta Braves. He said, man, I've got a horse that can hit the ball better than Marcel Ozuna. They said, but it's a horse. No. So he went to the Savannah Bananas. Y'all ever went to the Savannah Bananas? They gave the horse a tryout. So the horse comes up, first pitch, bam, knocks it out. Second pitch, out. So they decided, you know what? We're going to put this horse in a game. So they put the horse in the game. The horse hit one way out in right field. It was going to be a triple. And the horse just stood there, and everybody's going, run! Run! And the horse looked around and says, if I could do that, I'd be in the Kentucky Derby. All right, let's start off with our ambassador reception. So from Frederica Academy, we're going to honor a young man who couldn't be here tonight. He actually got an exemption to play this week's PGA Tour event at Myrtle Beach. His dad, none other than Jonathan Bird, he's also going to be playing. We're talking about Jackson Bird. Jackson put together a record-setting career as a member of the Frederica Academy golf team. He's been a four-time All-Region selection. He also won a state individual championship and 2 region individual championships. Just last week, Jackson tied for low medalist at the GIA Class 3A state tournament with a 5 under 67 score in regulation, settled for second overall after dropping the playoff. He was one of 6 golfers named All-State. Jackson has the lowest scoring average in Frederica history, which also includes the lowest single-season scoring average of 69.6. He posted a 64 score over 18 holes, which is the second lowest score in program history. Outside of the golf school, outside of high school golf, Jackson is ranked number 1 in the country. Number 1 in the country in the senior class by the American Junior Golf Association. He's been named an All-American 3 times. He's competed for national teams in several prestigious events, including the Junior President's Cup and Junior Ryder Cup. He won the 2024 Ping Invitational and made the semifinals of the polo match play event. Jackson is a member of the National Honor Society and the National Spanish Honor Society. He's made the head of school list all 4 years at Frederica. He's also involved in Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Health and Wellness Club, Environmental Club, and the Ambassadors Club. He just recently signed a letter of intent with Clemson University where he'll continue his education and golf career. And accepting for Jackson Bird tonight, Frederica Academy golf coach Tom Willis. Like birds of a feather, the other bird, Max Bird, also could not attend tonight. That's due to a Frederica soccer game that's taking place as we speak. Max has played soccer all 4 years at Frederica Academy. He served as team captain for the Knights as well. He also ran cross country as a sophomore and junior. He's played club soccer for the SSA Coastal Georgia team. He's been captain for this as well. Max has been on the head of school list all 4 years of high school. He also won the Presbyterian College Academic Achievement Award and a Spanish Award for his exceptional grades and knowledge of the Spanish language. He's volunteered for the beloved soccer clinic and volunteers on a regular basis in his church. He also served as a volunteer and speaker at the Young Life Banquet. Max is also a member of the Environmental Club and 707 Bible Study Group, which also volunteers at Manor House. He'll attend the University of Georgia majoring in biology while on a pre-med track. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Bird. Next we have Hayes Carter. played football at Frederica all 4 years of high school, earning all-region and all-state honors this past fall while playing for the Knights. He was also team captain and won the Coaches Award this past season. He played baseball for the Knights for 4 years and has been the team captain as well. He's played travel baseball for Florida Burn. Hayes was a founding member and team captain for the varsity clay shooting team also. Hayes has been on the headmaster's list and is a member of the National Honor Society. He has won an AP Scholar Award and placed third in the National Congressional Essay Contest. Hayes participates in Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Health and Wellness Club, the Environmental Club, Ducks Unlimited Youth Program, and serves as a yearbook editor. Hayes has mentored middle school baseball players and has volunteered for Hurricane cleanup in Glynn County and other surrounding counties. He also volunteers with the American Red Cross. He has earned a veterinarian internship at Golden Isles Animal Hospital and will attend University of Georgia this fall. He plans to major in animal science while on a pre-vet track. Ladies and gentlemen, Hayes Carter from Frederica County. Head is our next recipient. She's also at the Frederica soccer game. She's a standout member of the girls soccer team. She's been a starter the last 2 years, has served as team co-captain, has helped the Lady Knights to state championships in 23 and 24, while twice being named an all-region player. The FA girls are playing for a third title in a row this spring. She's also captain for her club team in the Southern Soccer Academy. Catherine is a member of the National Honor Society. She's also involved in STEM Club, Model UN, the math team, Ambassadors Club, and serves as Science Bowl captain. She's been named a Georgia Certificate of Merit Scholar. She has won an AP U.S. History Award, AP English Language Award, and AP Scholar with Distinction Award. Catherine was also a Georgia Governor's Honors Program nominee. She volunteers on a regular basis at her church. She's a certified lay chaplain at the hospital and serves with Blue Skies, an organization dedicated to kids and families with children who have cancer. She plans to attend the University of Florida, is currently undecided on her major. We're honoring Catherine Head. I have just found a place in the shade. The problem is, I'm afraid these magnifying glasses are going to cause a fire, so I'm just trying to be safe. All right, next we have Isaiah Preston. Isaiah's been a member of the Frederica boys basketball team for 4 years, serving as team captain this past season as a senior. He helped the Knights to the state semifinals as a junior and a berth in the Elite Eight as a senior. He's also competed in track and field for the Knights the last 3 years. This year, he was chosen for the all-region and all-state basketball teams. He also made the GIAA All-Star Game this season. Isaiah has twice been voted all-region in track. He also won a Fellowship of Christian Athletes Leadership Award as a junior. Isaiah is a member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Health and Wellness Club, and Ambassadors Club. He also served as a counselor at Frederica's annual summer basketball camp. Isaiah will attend Toccoa Falls Christian College, where he'll continue his education and basketball career. He plans to major in marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Isaiah Preston. Sophie Price is our next honoree, and she was not able to attend because she also plays soccer. Sophie Price is a standout basketball player at Frederica Academy. She's been the varsity captain all 4 years in high school while being named all-region 3 times and earning all-state honors as a senior. She also played in the GIAA All-Star Game this season. Last year, she helped the Lady Knights to the Elite Eight while leading them to their first ever Final Four this season. Sophie also played soccer for the FA girls, who have won the last 2 state titles and are shooting for a 3rd in a row this spring. She's a 3-year letter winner in soccer and a 2-year starter. She also competed for the school's clay shooting team this year. She's been on the head of school list and is a member of the National Honor Society. She's also been chosen as a PEO Star Scholar and a Center College Fellows Award winner. She's involved in the Environmental Club, Ambassadors Club, Health and Wellness Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Spirit Club. She also volunteers with the Georgia Sea Turtle Center. Sophie will be attending ABAC this fall on a basketball scholarship, and she plans to major in forestry. Sophie Price. Is not here either. Do y'all know where she's at? Soccer. It's a big game. She's a standout member of Frederica's girls soccer team while helping them to the back-to-back state titles in 2023 and 2024. She's been voted both All-State and All-Region. She also has played club soccer for Southern Soccer Academy, has been a team captain. Audrey is a member of the National Honor Society, serves as Model UN president and captain for the Science Bowl team. She also participates in STEM Club, Ambassadors Club, and Literary Magazine. She's involved in the Brown University Public Health Pre-College Program and the UNC Wilmington Marine Biology Research Pre-College Program. She's earned University of Georgia Certificate of Merit Distinction, AP Scholar and with Distinction Recognition, and an AP Biology Award. Audrey will attend Georgia Tech in the fall. Plans to major in biomedical engineering with a pre-med track. Audrey Shingler. Next we have Carolina Wessel. Carolina has competed in cross country and track while at Frederica. She received the Rookie of the Year award in cross country as a freshman along with the Cheetah Award. She was recognized as the model runner for the Lady Knights as a junior. Carolina was also chosen for the Omaha All-Area Cross Country team and earned all-region honors in cross country as well. And she can actually pronounce Omaha as well. She's also played basketball for the Lady Knights, helping them to the Elite Eight as a junior, and in the Final Four this past season. Carolina is the founder and president of the Environmental Club at Frederica. She's interned at the Nature Conservancy Coastal and Marine Conservation Division. She also started the St. Francis Xavier 5K and fun runs to raise money for the school. She's a member of Pirates of the Spanish Main, United Community Bank Junior Board member, and youth volunteer at St. Simon's Presbyterian Church. She's also on Frederica's Service Council. Carolina will attend Wake Forest in the fall and is currently undecided on a major. Carolina Wessel. Next from Glynn County, we have Jeb Carson. Jeb is a dual sport athlete for Glynn Academy, played football and baseball all 4 years. He's a starting long snapper for the GA football team and a starting pitcher for the Red Terrors baseball team his junior and senior years. He lettered all 4 years in both sports, receiving all-region honorable mention for football and second-team all-region for baseball as a junior. This past fall, he was an all-region pick in football. Jeb has a 4.4 GPA and has completed 14 advanced placement and dual enrollment classes. He's a member of both the National Honor Society and Beta Club, where he did over 30 hours of community service. Jeb was involved in the Terror Buddies his freshman through junior years, where he had the opportunity to help with Special Olympics and Access Prom. Jeb is active in his youth group at First Baptist Church in Brunswick, which has given him the opportunity to go on missions to Alaska and Puerto Rico. Jeb was nominated to the homecoming court this fall. He was selected as a senior superlative best to take home to mom and dad. And was also named as an outstanding senior. Jeb will be attending the University of Georgia in the fall and plans to pursue a major in biology with hopes of attending medical school to become an orthopedic surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeb Carson. Next we have Zion Gervais. Zion has been a multi-sport athlete in his athletic career at Glynn Academy, competing in football and track all 4 years while wrestling his last 3 years and also playing basketball as a freshman. His athletic accomplishments include earning all-region honors at safety and football, winning a region championship in wrestling in the 144-pound weight class, and helping the Glynn Academy 4x200 relay team to a school record time. He holds a 4.2 GPA and will graduate with 24 college credit hours from taking dual enrollment courses. He volunteers on a regular basis at his church and for various nonprofit organizations. Zion will attend Berry College in Rome, will play football, and also join the school's track and field team. Zion Gervais. And he also went to the award for the coolest shirt here tonight. Deani Hacker, did I say that right? Deani? You did. Okay, Deani Hacker is a dedicated student athlete at Glynn Academy who has participated in 3 sports, including basketball, track and field, and cheerleading. She earned second-team all-region honors as a senior in basketball while helping Glynn Academy to the Class 5A state tournament. She maintains an impressive 4.1 GPA while taking multiple advanced placement, honors, and dual enrollment courses. She's actively involved in numerous student organizations, including Future Business Leaders of America, Spirit Club, Key Club, DECA, and the National Honor Society. She also serves on the Junior Board of Directors for South Coast Bank and is a recipient of the College of Coastal Georgia Black Scholar Award and the prestigious Windward Scholar Recognition. In November, she was honored as the Rotary Club Student of the Month. Deani plans to attend Fort Valley State University to study veterinary technology with a goal of becoming a veterinarian. Deani Hacker. Next to Glynn Academy, Deuce Hidalgo. Deuce is a student athlete with a passion for both academics and competition. He played football at Glynn for 4 years, starting as a varsity tight end and outside linebacker from his sophomore through senior years. He was named second-team all-region and tight end both his junior and senior year. He was also nominated as a Spotlight Student Athlete of the Month. Deuce has maintained a 4.4 GPA while taking over 15 AP classes. He earned a 33 on the ACT. He's been recognized as an AP scholar during both his sophomore and junior years and was nominated for the Georgia Governor's Honors Program in his junior year for both chemistry and environmental science. He's been heavily involved in DECA, where he placed in the top 10 in the state 2 years in a row and competed at the international level both years. He'll be attending Georgia Tech and plans to study electrical engineering. He's also excited to stay connected to football, a game he loves, by assisting the Georgia Tech football team in the film room. Ladies and gentlemen, Deuce Hidalgo. So I was in Mexico City last year, and there's a whole side of town named after this family. I even took a picture and sent it to Ron. Well, you got a bus line. It was like a bus line. It was a Hidalgo theater. I was impressed. There was no Willies. Next we have Emma Hill. Emma's been a standout member of the Glynn Academy girls golf team throughout high school. She's been a captain for the Lady Terrorists the last 2 years. Helped Glynn win back-to-back state championships her freshman and sophomore years. As a sophomore, Emma received and was second low medalist at the state tournament, earned all-state honors after shooting a 79 and also a career best 73 to lead Glynn to the state championship. As a junior, she carried the Lady Terrors of the area tournament as they qualified for state, where she finished in the top 15 and made all-state team for the 3rd consecutive year. Emma was also invited to play on Team USA for the Scotland Junior Golf Team Invitational. She's currently in her last season with the Lady Terrors, who are looking to qualify for state once again. Emma played soccer as a sophomore and ran cross country as a junior. As Glynn's top runner all season, she was named Female Runner of the Year by the Brunswick News and was also named to the Altamaha All-Area First Team. She holds a 4.48 GPA and has taken 14 advanced placement courses and 7 dual enrollment courses. She's a member of the National Honor Society, the Beta Club, the Spirit Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and 707. She's active in her church and has volunteered at the RSN Classic and also as a guest speaker at the Gathering Place fundraising event. She's also received a Champions of Character Award from SCA. Please put your hands together. She goes to the next page. She has accepted a merit scholarship to Palm Beach Atlantic University in West Palm Beach, Florida, where she plans to major in biology as a pre-med student and then pursue a degree in, how do you say that? Self-empathic medicine. It's fancy. I'm not going to use it. I work on the country station. We don't say that. All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Emma Hill. Hold on, Emma. Tell me how to pronounce it. What is the medicine that you're going to study? There you go. That's what she said. All right, next we have Alexis Veal, an accomplished varsity cheerleader at Glynn Academy, having served as a captain of both the varsity sideline and competition teams at the school. A standout leader, she's earned numerous accolades, including the Rookie of the Year as a freshman, the Spirit Award as a junior, and also the Captain's Award in All-Region Team her senior year. She was also named Glynn Academy Cheerleader of the Year and earned the prestigious recognition of being a top 30 finalist for Georgia Cheerleader of the Year, an unprecedented achievement in Glynn Academy's history. A key contributor to the co-ed competition team's back-to-back top finishes at the state. She also plans to compete with the University of Georgia competition cheer team next year. Lexi holds a 4.3 GPA and is involved in many extracurricular activities. She served as historian of the Beta Club, is a member of the National Honor Society, and president of the Future Business Leaders of America. With FBLA, she's had 4 first-place finishes in region competition and 5 second-place state finishes. She made Glynn Academy FBLA history as one of only 2 students to be a 4-time national qualifier and will compete in broadcast journalism this summer in California. She's also a competitive dancer with Southern Strut, where she performed the lead role in the 2025 ballet of Moana. Did I say that right? My kids are grown. I don't watch these shows anymore. And actively participates in her youth group at First Baptist Church in Brunswick. Lexi plans to attend the University of Georgia and major in journalism with an emphasis in sports and media broadcasting. Alexis Veal, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have A.J. Waters. Now A.J. has been a member of the Glynn Academy wrestling program since the 8th grade, starting on the junior varsity team for 2 years before going up to varsity. He's earned 3 varsity letters while qualifying for the state tournament in both his junior and senior years. As a junior, A.J. placed 5th in the state tournament in his weight class and was named the team's most improved wrestler. He returned for his senior season and posted a 35-1 record, winning an individual region title in his 3rd appearance in the region finals, securing his 2nd sectional championship. Now in February, he capped off his high school career by winning the Class 5A state championship, becoming only the 4th male state champion in Glynn Academy history. His outstanding performance also earned him the title of Most Outstanding Wrestler in Class 5A. A.J. is maintaining a 4.42 GPA while completing 18 advanced placement and dual enrollment courses. He's an active member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, and DECA, and has contributed nearly 100 hours of community service during his time at Glynn Academy. A.J. serves as president of the Spirit Club and is the founder and president of Glynn Academy's first ever student mentorship program. A.J. will attend the University of Georgia, where he plans to study landscape architecture at the College of Environment and Design. Ladies and gentlemen, A.J. Waters. And last but not least from Glynn Academy, we have Abigail Winford, a standout student athlete and leader at Glynn, who competed in cross country and track, lettering all 4 years in both sports and receiving numerous awards. Her cross-country career at Glynn began in 8th grade when she was invited to run with the Lady Terrors. She concluded her cross-country journey as a 4-time state qualifier, 2-time team region champion, and a 2-time recipient of the All-Area First Team Honors. Additionally, she served as team captain during her junior and senior years. On the track, Abigail set the school record in the 3,200-meter event during her junior year and advanced to sectionals in that race. She also contributed to her team qualifying for the state meet in the 4x800 relay. She was recently selected as a Georgia Army National Guard positive athlete nominee. Abigail maintains a 4.5 GPA, ranks 10th in her class. She has held various leadership roles, including Vice President of the Future Business Leaders of America, and has qualified for nationals in social media strategies. Her other honors include earning the Case Mercer Award, Georgia's Certificate of Merit, the Rotary Scholarship, and Rotary Club Student of the Month. She's a member of First Baptist Church in Brunswick and has volunteered in many local nonprofit organizations. Abigail plans to attend Mercer University, where she intends to major in neuroscience and will continue her athletic career as a member of the cross-country and track teams there. Abigail Winford, ladies and gentlemen. Now from Brunswick High, ambassador that we're recognizing is Caleb Butler, a standout football and basketball player at Brunswick High. He finished his basketball career with the Pirates, scoring 953 points, averaging 12.5 points a game this past season for a Brunswick High team that posted a 22-5 record. He earned all region honors once again this season, while helping BHS reach the Sweet 16 of the state tournament. Caleb started out his football career playing on the BHS offense that switched to defense and blossomed this past season as a standout linebacker for the Pirates, who won the Region 1 5A championship. He recorded close to 100 tackles, including several for loss, and earned all region honors on the gridiron. An honor roll student, he's an active member of the Social Justice Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and a Gathering Place. He serves faithfully in his church, Greater Works Ministries, and has a huge family support system. He's also attending the College of Coastal Georgia, where he's pursuing his degree in business management with a minor in communications. Caleb is set to attend Georgia Southern University in the fall, where he signed a football scholarship with the Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Butler. Next we have Sydney Haywood. Now Sydney has been a member of the girls' varsity cross-country and track teams all 4 years at Brunswick High. In cross-country this past season, she ran her personal best time at the state sectional meet as she covered the 5K distance in 21 minutes, 33 seconds. That's fast. Sydney has also competed in the state meet held annually in Carrollton during her career. Sydney was named to the All-Region second team during her freshman, sophomore, and senior seasons. In track, she's been a part of the 4x800 meter relay team, the 4x400 relay team, and individually has competed in the 800 meter. This season, the Lady Pirates 4x800 and 4x400 teams both qualified for the state sectional meet this past weekend. Sydney has taken both dual enrollment and advanced placement classes while in high school. She's set to graduate with a 4.0 GPA. She's a member of Beta Club, National Honor Society, the BHS Student Council, and also the United Community Bank Junior Board of Directors. Sydney will continue her education and track career at Albany State University starting this fall. Sydney Haywood, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have Clayton Hicks. Clayton has wrestled all 4 years while attending Brunswick High. He finished his standout career with the Pirates, accumulating a one-loss record of 203-21. In his final 2 seasons, he posted an amazing 118-5 record while claiming 2 state championships. This past season, he went 62-0 as a senior with a 100% bonus point finish. He broke the Glynn County record for most career wins with 203 in his prep career, and also set a new record with the most matches won in a season with his 62 victories this year. Clayton also was the first wrestler in county history to place at the state tournament 4 times. He was the 3rd wrestler to win 2 state titles and was the 2nd to have an undefeated state championship season. Clayton has a 3.5 GPA and will attend Life University on a wrestling scholarship starting in the fall. Please welcome Clayton Hicks. Next we have Benjamin Jodon. Benjamin played football at Brunswick High as a freshman while competing in track all 4 years for the Pirates. A standout hurdler, Ben won the region championship in 2024 in the 110-meter hurdles, and this season he won the region championship in both the 110 and the 300-meter hurdles. Ben will compete in the Class 5A state meet for the Pirates this coming weekend after qualifying last Saturday through sections in both events. He's the current school record holder in the 110 hurdles and has held the school record in the 300. Twice he has earned all-state honors, finishing 5th at state in both hurdles races. Ben also placed 5th at the Adidas Nationals and qualified for the Junior Olympics in 2024. Ben currently holds a 3.0 GPA. He's undecided on his college plans and will pursue a degree in architecture or civil engineering. He plans to run track in college. Please welcome Benjamin Jodon. And I'm going to say this name, and if I say it wrong, just yell out how to say it right. Because I've heard like 3 different pronunciations on it so far, and I'm like, okay, which should I get? I'm going to go with Ivion Johnson. Is that right? Yeah. Is that right? Ivion competed in track and field as a freshman and has been a cheerleader at Brunswick High all 4 years. She's been the varsity captain as a junior and a senior. She won MVP her junior year and made the 2024 All-Region Competition cheerleading team as a senior. Ivion has taken several dual enrollment courses and is now actively taking certified nurse assistants dual enrollment classes. She plans to attend Georgia State University in Atlanta while continuing her education. Plans to pursue a degree in radiology technology. Ivion Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have Josh Wallace. Josh ran cross country her freshman year through junior years and competed in the state with the Brunswick High girls as a junior. She's played soccer throughout her high school with the Lady Pirates. As the team's standout goalkeeper, Josh has been named team MVP and has also been the team captain for 2 seasons. She maintains a 4.0 GPA, taking advanced placement in dual enrollment classes. She's also been involved in work-based learning as a youth apprentice at Gulfstream. She's also an active member of the Beta Club, frequently volunteering and finding ways to get back to the community. Josh plans to get her airframe and power plant license. While employed as an aircraft mechanic, she plans on graduating college with a degree in mechanical engineering. She's currently planning on starting her journey at Wichita State University Tech and also hopes to join the women's soccer club at that school. Josh Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have Jordan Luis. Jordan has been a standout baseball player for Brunswick High all 4 years. He started and lettered on the Pirates varsity team since his freshman season. He was voted All-Region as a sophomore and junior and was named Region Player of the Year as a senior. He was also the team captain this year for the Pirates. This season, he was named the Large School Player of the Year by 912 Sports for its Southeast Georgia coverage area as a smooth-fielding shortstop and standout starting pitcher. This season, while playing for the Pirates and then taking the Pirates to the Sweet 16 of the Class 5A state tournament, a second straight spring, Jordan batted .394 with 10 doubles, 3 triples, and 4 home runs. He walked 18 times and also scored 34 runs and drove in 25. Also, as a pitcher, he finished with a 2.88 ERA and 60 strikeouts in 56 innings pitched. Jordan is set to graduate with a 3.5 GPA. He'll attend the University of Central Florida on a baseball scholarship. He plans to pursue a degree in criminal justice while in college. Jordan Luis. And when hitting like that, they didn't need a horse. In comedy, that's called a callback. Next we have from Brunswick High, Patrice Munchkin. Patrice has played basketball all 4 years at Brunswick High. This past season, he became a full-time starter for the first time and averaged 10.4 points a game for the Lady Pirates to finish as the team's second leading scorer. She played a key role for Brunswick High as a team captain, ball handler, and shooter as the Lady Pirates posted a 22-8 overall record, finishing second in the region and making the run to the Elite 8 of the Class 5A state tournament. She was voted All-Region after the season. Patrice owns a 3.8 GPA. She's taken dual enrollment classes at the College of Coastal Georgia. She was chosen as a Coastal Pines Technical College Girl Student Athlete of the Month by 912 Sports this year, and also featured in 912 Sports magazine as a scholar athlete during basketball season. Patrice is active in the Social Justice Club, where she does a lot of hands-on work in the community. She plans to attend college and major in kinesiology while also pursuing a minor in biology. Patrice Munchkin, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have Nijay Story. Nijay played softball and basketball, competed in track and field all 4 years at Brunswick High. As the starting center fielder on the softball team, she was awarded First Team All-Region Defensive Player of the Year and Team Most Valuable Player. She served as the softball team captain as a senior year and was a track team captain as a junior and a senior. She was also making multiple appearances at the state track championships in the 4x800 meter and the 4x100 meter relays. An honors roll student, she'll graduate with a 4.0 GPA. Nijay has taken the advanced placement classes and dual enrollment courses at the College of Coastal Georgia. She's a member of the National Honor Society, the Social Justice Club, and Future Business Leaders of America. She was fourth runner-up on the homecoming court this fall and was an honorary member of the Abbott Institute panel. She plans to enter the U.S. Marine Corps Reserves and also attend Florida A&M University, where she'll pursue a degree in psychology. Nijay Story. We honor the scholarship winners of the Jim Hackendale Memorial Ambassador Scholarship. First for Frederica Academy, Sophie Price, and Isaiah Price. Next, Glynn Academy, the Jim Hackendale Memorial Ambassador Scholarships go to Deani Hacker and John Roberts. The Jim Hackendale Memorial Ambassador Scholarships go to Josh Lawless and Ben Jonan.
Thank you, Joe. I mentioned last year that when we gave out these scholarships, Hackendale's favorite number was 6. That was also his baseball jersey number, and he also had it stitched on his golf bag. So last year we gave out Hack's 6 scholarships. This year, I guess you could say we just gave out Hack's second 6. So at this time, I'm going to ask, again, I never know exactly what to call her, but Dr. Harris will come forward and she'll introduce our guest speaker for tonight.
Y'all can do better than that. Good evening, everyone. Let's give the recipients another hand clap. The task I have before me this evening is an easy one, as I am honored to introduce my goddaughter, who is also Dr. Sequoia Green. Dr. Green may be known to some of you all here, but if you don't know her, I am going to read some of her bio to you so that you can become familiar with the person that will honor us in her oral voice on tonight. Dr. Green was born and raised in Tarboro, Georgia, Camden County. We won't hold that against her. She is a Camden County graduate of the class of 2001. In high school, Dr. Green was the first female to start varsity basketball for Camden High School for 4 years. She also lettered in volleyball. Dr. Green was voted most athletic by her senior class of 2001. Dr. Green is a proud Valdosta State graduate. She holds 4 degrees and is a certified middle school math, middle school grade science, biology, ESOL, and ed leadership. After college, Dr. Green taught science and math. She coached girls basketball at Irwin County High School and St. Pete High School. She coached Irwin County to their first win for her first season as coach after the team's 3 consecutive winless seasons. and led St. Pete High School to its first regional district championship in school history. She has also served as a principal, an assistant principal, an instructional coach, basketball coach, and teacher. Dr. Green was previously the assistant superintendent in Glynn County Schools and chief of high schools in Hillsborough County. Dr. Green is currently the superintendent at Camden County High Schools. Again, we're going to hold that against her. She's also a member of Magnolia CME Church in Brunswick, where she serves as the director of Christian education and adult Sunday school, and is an adult Sunday school teacher. She serves as a mentor to many in her community, as well as having served as a mentor here in our local community. She enjoys several things: grilling, DIY projects, etc. Her most valuable accomplishments are her two beautiful children, Dominique and Tracy Clinch. Above all else, in everything that she does, she honors and values education. And I say those things about her educational achievements as well as her athletic achievements is because we have honored here tonight these recipients who have showed us that you have the ability to be scholarly athletes. And so we celebrate you on tonight, we congratulate you on tonight, and we introduce to some and present to others none other than Dr. Green.
Goddaughter, and then I believe everybody probably thought it was, oh, she was selected to speak because of affiliation. Yeah. Whenever you have the best of the who's who of Glynn County and you get a committee of people speaking, I'm pretty sure the committee instantly said we need a wildcat if we're doing investigation. Let's be honest. I appreciate you all having me. I had somebody text me and say 5 minutes. I thought that was funny too. Considering that it is a celebration, obviously, of student athletes and those who do extremely well inside the classroom and outside the classroom. I definitely want to leave you all with a few words. And I wrote them down because I think it's important, this is a big one as we are in the 21st century, to be authentic. ChatGPT didn't write my speech. I heard the educator say, come on now. It's important that you speak from your heart, and especially when you're speaking about purpose and what's next. You all are already a dedicated group of individuals. You already have discipline. You already exhibit leadership. You have strived for perfection all of your probably elementary, middle school, high school careers. Now it's time to strive to be intentional. The rest of your life is about intentionality. Your decisions will determine your destination. Wherever you are in 20 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, it is about the decisions that you make. And so every decision that you make should move you closer to your purpose, right? If you received scholarship tonight, and even if you didn't, it wasn't because of luck, it was because you were prepared. The rest of your life is about preparation. What you do with every decision that you make is going to determine where you are in life. I know this is an educational setting, and you all heard I am the director of Christian education, so it's so hard not to tie, divine purpose into what we're set to do. Long before you were given the talents, obviously, that you have athletically and academically, you were given a purpose. That's right. All right? And so once you tap into that purpose and you make those decisions every day, the people you're around, where you go, right? What are you doing? All of those decisions now have to be aligned to moving you closer to your purpose. That's where you find peace. It's where you find happiness. It's where you find provision. It's where you find success. Right? And so once you know what your purpose is, you have to continuously make decisions aligned to that. I don't think that it's by chance that I am the superintendent of Camden County Schools, and every decision that I've made has definitely been about trying to be aligned with my purpose, which was to love people on the largest platform out there, right? Authentically love people through leadership. And so I definitely want to leave you all with that. I was told that there would be a Q&A session. The last thing I'll leave you with, that's probably even more important than the heavy stuff, is the next few months be a kid. You have the rest of your life to be an adult. I was the athlete that you are, the student that you are. There was so much pressure on me to be perfect, to be top 10, and then I had Strakowski, AP calculus, first block, and a lot of senioritis, and that dropped me to like 26 in the class because I got my first B in high school. I was upset with Strakowski. Devastating. I know how it feels to be. I do. It's not by chance that I'm speaking to you, but it is so important to lay on mom tonight. So dad, tell dad I love you. To spend some weekends with them before you go off to school. You have the rest of your life to be an adult. The next few months, the next few weeks, just be present and in the moment as a kid, as a 17, 18-year-old. Just enjoy this moment. There were a lot of accolades on everybody's bio, similar to my bio, which was probably 2 sentences. I think when I said Christ, he said, this is not going to work. Send more. I said, my life is my message. My life is my message. It speaks for me, but, I gave him a few more words. Don't be busy. Be intentional now, right? There's a lot on those bios. Don't be busy. Be intentional. I went to college. I worked 3 jobs. Let your parents, Lord, the next 4 years, they're still responsible for you. Let them pay. Let them be responsible for you. Don't listen to all the go find a part-time job. Say, no, I'm gonna be in school. I'm gonna have a good time. You got trust funds in here. You got the college savings account over there that they've been preparing for the last 12 years to spend on you. Don't go get 3 jobs like me. College, Wild Adventures. I was in Valdosta, Wild Adventures, work, study, Boys and Girls Club, Sam's Club, part-time, every other weekend at the Ritz-Carlton, picking up part-time jobs, trying to be an adult. And I did not want to press my mom. I watched her struggle to take care of my brother. I had aunts and uncles I wouldn't call. Don't do that either. Let them take care of you. They'll figure it out. Enjoy college. Continue to be intradependent. It's somewhere in between. I can do what I want to do, but I still need to live, because you do have the rest of your life on the end of it. At the end of the day, if there's ever any doubt, find Christ. Yes. That boat, with him in it, no matter what the storm is, no matter how turbulent the waters are, you're safe. If he's with you. I'm sorry. That's just who I am. That's who I am. Any questions for me? I was told to open it up Q&A, so I definitely want to give you all an opportunity to ask any questions. I do have some people, very familiar faces that I want to thank for having me here. Obviously the committee for sure. You all don't know Glynn County Superintendent. I told him I was going to put him on the spot. Mr. Blackerby was my high school PE teacher. Yeah, oh. Mr. Blackerby. I love him. That's a great guy. A lot of family in here, a lot of competitors. People I competed against. My Glynn County story is so different from most Camden people because my dad graduated from Glynn Academy. I grew up on exit 29 and I was there just as much as I was in Tarboro, for sure. And Mr. Don won't say it, she's from Tarboro. So Ben's my cousin. It's so great to be here today, recognize a family member today as well. So I just have different history than most from Camden. Most people from Camden hate me. So, I respect them and really to love them for sure. My time here. Any questions for me? Any comments? I'm an educator.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have any questions about academics going forward in college? Okay.
How did you incorporate Christianity when you make the transition from high school to college and now?
There's always a struggle. There's always a situation with decision making.
The question was, how do you incorporate Christianity and transition from high school to college? And that's a really great question because you don't lose it or forget it. So that same tug and feeling voice that's on you when you're in the wrong spaces or when people are encouraging you to do something you don't want to do. If there's ever any tug of war, any doubt, it's no. It's no. And then even now when I make decisions, I pray about them. I pray going into tests. I prayed before I came up here, right? You get this voice, and then when God speaks to your heart, then it takes courage really to act on it. And so you always have this tug, and you know it's Him. For sure. And it'll be the same in college. Whether it's the party you shouldn't go to, or the space you shouldn't be in, or the person that's in your ears whispering sweet nothings, and your whole body starts to respond. Your nervous system tells you it's the wrong space, right? So definitely just constantly seek guidance, and you'll feel it. For sure. And then you attach, just like you all have the bios where you're in clubs and different organizations. Those same organizations and Christian-based clubs and spaces are on campus. So, you just go to those. I didn't always go to those. Now, let me tell you, I turned up. I didn't always go to those. You have space. It is age appropriate. You have space where there's sometimes this guilt, like you feel like you're not living and having fun. You see everybody else doing all these things, and you want to do them too. And then obviously, that person whispering sweet nothings, sometimes that's stronger than the voice that's pulling you away. You learn the hard way, more than once, sometimes once or twice, sometimes three, and then you eventually get it, right? And then you chill. But it's there. It's there always, for sure. It never leaves us to stop listening.
What were some of your greatest battles or struggles that you had in college?
In college, I would say for sure, really trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I think that you do have a lot of pressure sometimes, and obviously sometimes you're attached to a goal that was made years prior, and you feel yourself changing and shifting, but you're afraid really to make a decision that may not be popular with family or friends, or probably more family, because it was the promise, it was the journey. And just having the courage to have that conversation. I definitely was supposed to be I was supposed to be a chiropractor. I was accepted in the Life University. I was going that next August after I graduated. But I volunteered to coach at the Ulster High School basketball, and I fell in love with being around high school students and coaching. And I had to say, I'm not going to life. I am going to try teaching and coaching. And I added student teaching because I was pursuing a biology degree and I tell my family I'm not doing biology. I'm going to secondary education, change my degree so I can student teach. And the rest is history. Probably the youngest superintendent in Georgia right now. Didn't expect that. It's just how God works. And even when you get off track, the recovery is so amazing. Because there have been times where I definitely ventured off track and thought, I'm taking steps back, and then I just quadruple the path forward. Because a lot of people, and I tell, even when I stand in spaces in Canada, I interview 6 times to get a job. I don't see good. So it's amazing how he works so much. You definitely find. Yes, ma'am.
My question is to explain to them, how do you react to not being the top dog athlete once you go to college? A lot of them
I think obviously you have to definitely, as a student athlete, you have to be real about your performance, right? And you all have the numbers, you have the metrics. You definitely have to be real about your performance. we're all gonna be great at something, and it just may not be the sport that you're participating in, right? For me, I didn't play basketball in college, and that's a shock to a lot of people. I remember my coach, I was accepted in the Florida State and Georgia Tech. I took a different path and ended up at the hospital, which is a whole nother day in small group session. That sweet voice in my ear. But I was either going to Georgia Tech or Florida State my entire college. And that's what I mean, high school, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be at one of those. And then senior year came, but I remember my coach coming to me and saying, and my nickname was Prissy at the Prissy. That's what everybody called me who knew me then. And he said, well, I got a couple coaches calling. I said, well, what schools are they in? He said, you know, ABAC's calling, and Albany, and this school, and that school. I said, Coach, I'm going to Florida State or Georgia Tech. I don't aspire to play in the WNBA. It was the new thing that I did. I already knew I was not going to be a professional. That's not what I wanted anyway. I was good at basketball. I was even good at tennis, just the tennis sport. So you had to catch a ride and you participate in tennis again, and that's a whole other story too. But I wanted to be what I wanted to be very early, which was that platform. It was like, I want Oprah, like, it was always in my mind, like, I want the biggest platform to be able to say, I'm leading with love and I'm changing people's lives. I even say a lot of times at Camden, you know, I'm the superhero, and not because I get to show people my abilities, right? My talent is because I get to unveil that in others. That's what makes me super. So I knew early that it wasn't a professional athlete. And so again, being intentional, you all have those tugs already of, I want to be an architect. Everything is aligned with being an architect. You know, college, the athlete part is a path to that. Right? Once you know, once it tugs on you and tells you what your purpose is, the decisions align with that. Provisions will be made there. But it definitely comes with being reflective and being transparent with your own abilities if you aspire to be a professional athlete. Because at some point, you obviously have to. If that's not. While Mr. Blackerby is in here, I will say this to the educators and this to the, if you're not happy, you can always. Well, thank you all for your time. I just don't want to extend the night. I appreciate the opportunity to speak. And obviously, if I have any of you all spoke, I just email me.
Out of here. We do want to get these kids some more publicity outside of the Hall of Fame, so we'll be sending out a press release to area and local media. Hopefully the newspaper will pick something up here in the next few days, and it will be hopefully at least in the Brunswick News. We will get a story up on our website, which the website is listed on the program. It will have all the kids' bios again.